here in this one as well.
No two games ever really the same, are they, Brandon? Because there's always a couple little details, standout performances, big plays that help set each game apart. That makes every one of them entertaining to be a part of.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. The Raiders offense heading out with their new man under center for 2023, the former Patriot, former 49er, Jimmy Garoppolo.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Throwing now is Garoppolo.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Sauce Gardner picks it off, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
And a confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
26.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
From the 29, here's second and a couple.
On play action, Rodgers.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. Running for it. Here's Cook. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Here's Cook again. And the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up to make the play defensively. The Jets at 2-6 now on the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Completes it to Hardman. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Cole Kmet, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets are on the board first here in Vegas.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense.
Remember the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Garoppolo.
A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Here we go.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. Garoppolo looks to throw.
And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Divine Diablo there to make the stop. You look at this Raiders defense.
This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
They'll run for it. Cook. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, right at the 40. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
That's complete to Mooney.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 22-yard line.
26.
Here's Rodgers.
A throw left side taken in by Kmet.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Back to the ground, Cook. And he stopped immediately there.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Now Rodgers. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Rodgers. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Darnell Mooney.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. Able to slither by.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
He'll take this to the 46.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 1 now.
21.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. He hits Adams complete. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Here we go.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Garoppolo.
Throw right side, pulled in by Mayer.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up.
We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
The kick by Carlson is good, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Another drive coming up for New York's offense.
Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Rodgers now on first down. And this will be caught by Mooney. And quickly they get to the line. Rodgers to throw on second down. Caught by Wilson. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. From the gun on third down, Rodgers. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Rodgers to throw once more. This is caught inside the 15. 36 yards on the play. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal. Rodgers going to throw. Buying time to it. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Aaron Rodgers. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Raider offense heading back for one final first half drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. That's to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper.
Here we go.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Meanwhile, Garoppolo's, and this throw brought in here by Mayer. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this one is no good. He missed it. And the deficit will stay at 3. Past the halfway point of the season, and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. So here are the Jets now to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak, on top so far with the football here, first and 10. Rodgers now to throw. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And he is going to have a Jets first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. This one finds Wilson downfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
26. Back north.
Rodgers now on first down. And
had too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
He completes it to Wilson. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Zerline good with a PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. And that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
On play action, it's Garoppolo.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Play action, Garoppolo.
That is taken in by the tight end Mayer. Room to maneuver at the 35.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a 1st down.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Myers. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. Got a man, it's Johnson, end zone for a Raider touchdown. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is down to 28-10.
Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. But once again, here comes Garrett Wilson in the Jets offense.
Last drive, the touchdown, 4 catches, really good. He was. They were not good on the other side trying to stop him. What do they need to do?
Well, this is where the entire staff has to get involved because we always focus on the defensive coordinator. But he needs help from other people with their eyes and their expertise, and he needs to listen to them. And sometimes you just can't afford to wait on a drive and say, okay, let's get to the sidelines and start over. You need to find a way in the middle of that drive to start taking away what's hurting you.
Yeah, in-series adjustments, and how do you do that?
Well, what you do is you listen to what everyone else is telling you, what they're seeing, the patterns that are developing, and maybe you just start running extra bodies.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted through the middle of the field.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brent.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Quincy Williams worked his way back for that sack. Well, you could almost see his eyes light up defensively. I mean, as a linebacker, that's about as quick as you can get to a quarterback.
So what did your third-grade teacher teach you about straight lines, right? As soon as you have those, you take full advantage of them. He found a gap in the offensive line, got to the quarterback, and put him on the deck.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. To throw, it's Garoppolo. This is screen to Abdullah. Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Garoppolo, got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
2nd down, they go right back to Cook.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
In motion left, Hardman.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 23. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. Cook up the gut. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you didn't mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to go. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
That's complete into the hands of Myers.
And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. To throw is Garoppolo toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
They're going to run it with Abdullah. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jets are going to get the football back.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And it's starting to look like that 3-game losing streak is going to be a thing of the past here. Coming up 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter.
Rodgers throwing here.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Oh, he's going up top for Wilson.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And this will be caught by Mooney.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now it's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. This is caught. Touchdown.
Darnell Mooney
with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Jets look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
One final try now for Garoppolo. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And really, it looked at times like they just had this